In a world where pickup trucks are getting bigger and more expensive, Toyota is preparing something revolutionary, something that'll shock the US market like never before. The Japanese automaker has just launched a model called the Hilux Champ, a small pickup designed for work and daily tasks. Versatile, capable, and above anything else, super affordable. Toyota has just released a $12,000 pickup, leaving everyone speechless. Setting ground for US launch. The Hilux Champ was initially designed for developing markets in Southeast Asia, but honestly, who wouldn't want to have the ability to get something so affordable? The life of an average American trucker seems harder than ever, with the majority of customers being unable to keep up with ever-growing prices. After all, that's why the Ford Maverick gained instant popularity as a no-nonsense, affordable pickup that pretty much everyone can afford. Toyota sees this as a great opportunity to jump in and disturb the current order. The Hilux Champ would be positioned under the popular midsize Tacoma, and even though some believe it could take some of its customers, we're pretty sure that the two Toyota trucks won't interfere with each other's clientele. The Hilux Champ aims at a different sort of customer, those focused strictly on work. A genuine pickup truck. With their affordable pricing, models like the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz reinvented the compact pickup segment. Those models are efficient, easy to maintain, and quite maneuverable. But they also bring a bit of compromise in the way that these are unibody pickups based on crossovers like the Ford Escape and Hyundai Tucson, respectively. Don't get us wrong, there's nothing bad about such a design approach. It's just that it aims at a slightly different clientele. These pickups are not meant to work. Essentially, they're primarily versatile family cars with open cargo beds that add an extra layer of practicality. With the Hilux Champ, things are quite the opposite. Unlike the Maverick and Santa Cruz, this is a genuine body-on-frame truck based on the same IMV platform that underpins the iconic Toyota Hilux, which is widely regarded as one of the toughest trucks on the planet. With such a basis, the Hilux Champ certainly has way more work potential than unibody rivals, whether it's about towing, payload capacity, or overall ruggedness. It's bigger than you think. When we heard about Toyota's $12,000 pickup truck, the first thought that came through our minds was that this was a truck with tiny dimensions, maybe even some kind of a kei car. But then we checked the specs and realized that this truck features pretty respectable dimensions, on par with the Hyundai Santa Cruz and Ford Maverick. Actually, the Hilux Champ comes in two sizes. Standard models feature a 108.3-inch wheelbase with a total length of 185 inches. That one is smaller than unibody rivals, but Toyota also offers a long wheelbase version good for 121.5 inches, and the total length goes up to 198.4 inches. This leads us to the most important difference between the Hilux Champ and the rest of the crew. Both the Maverick and the Santa Cruz come exclusively in crew cab configurations. Toyota's pickup, on the other hand, is all about business, so a single cab layout is the only configuration you can get. Such a cab style leaves room for a significantly longer cargo bed to be installed, so even the standard wheelbase version beats the Maverick and Santa Cruz with ease. The two unibody pickups feature cargo beds that are good for about 4.5 feet. The Hilux Champ is good for quite an impressive 5.9 feet, which is also longer compared to most mid-sized trucks, which predominantly feature 5-foot units. The biggest star of the show, of course, is the long wheelbase version with nearly 200 inches in total length. That one features a 7.6-foot cargo bed, way more than anything similarly sized on the market. To help you understand better how impressive this bed length is, let's say that there are only a couple of full-size pickup trucks left with 8-foot beds. The rest of the truck market doesn't even come close. With such measurements in mind, the Hilux Champ's work potential is clearly huge. It imposes itself as a natural choice for anyone looking for a no-nonsense work companion. Farmers, contractors, small businesses, and fleets, the Hilux Champ is the answer. Powertrain options. In markets like Thailand or the Philippines, where the Hilux Champ already debuted, there's a pretty nice range of powertrain options on offer. More precisely, 3 engines are available, starting from the base 2.0-liter naturally aspirated inline-4, which puts out 134 horsepower and 136 pound-feet of torque. Clearly, it's not much, but On the other hand, it's a very simple engine that guarantees reliability and longevity. After all, it comes with a pretty basic 5-speed manual transmission. The same is true with the optional 2.7-liter inline-4 with 160 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. That one unit is well known to the American audience from the previous generation Tacoma, which proved itself as a bulletproof unit, able to outlast pretty much everything else on the market. The key difference compared to the base engine is that this one doesn't come with a manual, but rather with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. The Hilux Champ is also available as a diesel, with another well-known engine from the Hilux, the 2.4-liter Turbo 4 with 150 horsepower and quite respectable 295 pound-feet of torque. But we're pretty sure that this oil burner won't make it to the US market. Instead, we presume Toyota could offer some kind of fuel-efficient alternative, some kind of a hybrid setup. The good thing is that the IMV platform supports all kinds of powertrain options, so the possibilities are endless. But no matter which engines come to North America, the Hilux Champ will beat the competition in key parameters. First of all, there's a max towing capacity of 5,500 pounds, which is more than both Maverick and Santa Cruz can do. Even more impressive is the max payload rating, which goes all the way up to 2,646 pounds. To give you a clear picture, it's more than any mid-size truck on the market can do and is on par with some full-size trucks. Endless possibilities. How can a pickup truck be so cheap in today's world? Well, if you look closely at its design, it has a lot to do with the way this truck is built. It's pretty straightforward, with flat body panels, a boxy overall shape, a flat windshield, and other solutions that cut production costs significantly. Then you'll find steel wheels, lots of plastic trim, and other cost-cutting solutions. Savings are probably even more noticeable on the inside, where the Hilux Champ-a points a super simplistic design. Of course, most of the interior is wrapped with hard plastics, while many areas were left completely stripped off with transparent sheet metal, while seats are super basic with almost no side support. Of course, there's no word about modern tech and convenience features. This is a true Spartan. But the root of the Hilux Champ's super affordable pricing is much deeper, and it has a lot to do with the configurations Toyota has to offer. Namely, that $12,000 price tag doesn't refer to models with cargo beds or the shorter or longer ones. That price is for the chassis cab version. In that way, Toyota's pickup represents a super cheap foundation for literally any type of business you could imagine. Simply, buyers would get a chassis cab version and then install pretty much anything. Back in the day, before the production version even arrived, Toyota presented a concept in a slideshow with it. In those images, spectators would see the endless configurations, from food and ice cream trucks to firefighter and ambulance vehicles to campers and off-road adventurers. We even saw versions with attached dumpsters. If we take Thailand as an example, what Toyota did before production even started was to make a deal with more than 100 third-party companies that have specialized in all kinds of adaptations. Just imagine the same approach here in the US. We would see a massive bloom of aftermarket companies. The Hilux Champ has the potential to become an ultimate choice in the world of light commercial trucks, a pickup truck that caters to the needs of pretty much every type of business. So, when we put everything together, it's easy to conclude that the Hilux Champ has all it takes to revolutionize the pickup truck market. Because not only that it's going to appear with unprecedentedly low prices, but it's also about to offer a level of flexibility and configurability unseen in the US, at least when it comes to compact pickups. The Hilux Champ represents the pickup design for new generations, those who appreciate customization more than anything. So, what do you think of Toyota's $12,000 truck? Can it obliterate the whole compact and midsize segments? Could it even take a solid portion of Tacoma sales? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.